Hi there, I'm Jessie,
Hi, I'm Abby.
and we work with Taos County Economic Development Corporation, or TCEDC.
We're excited to show you guys today the Regenerative Ranching Mentorship Program, talk a little bit about the eligibility for the mentors and the mentees, the benefits included in the program, and the timeline we have expected for it.
So, the mission of the program is to do a few different things. So, we are excited to provide a structured mentorship program between experienced and beginning ranchers, offer learning opportunities for both parties in the classroom and on ranch, and provide a platform for comprehensive producer driven understanding of regenerative ranching in northern New Mexico. With TCEDC and Alianza, we believe regenerative is not only about the soil, but also about the social connections.
The vision for the Ranching Mentorship Program is for both experienced and beginning ranchers to be sharing knowledge amongst themselves, to be sharing and learning new skills together, to apply regenerative and climate smart ranching principles to their operations, or maybe enhance regenerative principles that they're already working on, to maintain high desert grazing lands and pass on knowledge and access of land stewardship through use of shared properties or land link programs, for example, and to support local environments, cultures, and businesses. So, for mentors, people that we are looking for will have 10 or more years of ranching experience. They're already doing regenerative practices, but they might be just learning. They might be interested in expanding on regenerative practices that they're already doing, but they'll be willing and able to be teaching these regenerative practices and work alongside their mentee for the 6 work days that we have planned that we'll expand on later. They'll also be equipped with personal home and business insurance to protect against liability and medical
Some kind
things.
of insurance to protect against liability.
Exactly. And they'll be willing and able to attend workshops and orientations that will likely be at TCEDC, and some may be at other ranches around Taos County.
If you have any questions regarding eligibility, contact us. The mentee requirements are similar to the mentor requirements, but for mentees, we're looking for folks with less than 10 years of ranch experience. They must be 16 years of age or older and have an interest in integrating regenerative agriculture and climate smart methods into their own operation. They must be equipped with personal medical insurance. We always like to cover that liability in case, since ranching is not the safest of operations at all times. And they must be willing and able to work 30 hours on a mentor's ranch and attend 10 hours of educational workshops. We'll tell you a little bit more about what those 30 hours on ranch and what those 10 hours of educational workshops will cover in the following slides. So, what are the benefits of participating in a program like this one? We can offer both mentors and mentees who participate a few different things: a $550 stipend, $600 in gas, 10 hours of free training covering subjects such as Regenerative Ranching 101, ranch business principles, meat marketing, and local funding resources for ranches. And we are also hoping that this program provides priceless connections.
So, you may be wondering just how long this mentorship program is, and it's only 40 hours total. So, it's a relatively brief program. There will be 30 hours spent on the ranch with the mentor and the mentee working together on ranch. And those will be broken up ideally into 5 6-hour work days over the course of 5 months. So, about one work day a month can definitely be flexible depending on what the mentor and mentee have going on schedule wise. And that will be up to them to communicate and be flexible about. There will also be 10 hours of classroom time that will look like the orientation at the TCEDC that includes a safety training, as well as workshops, which aren't all going to be necessarily classroom workshops. Some of them will be in the field, especially more of the optional workshops will be in the field. And graduation is also included in this classroom time. And so this is all the paid classroom time, which includes the 3 workshops that we'll go into detail on later. But we strongly encourage mentors and mentees to both participate and attend workshops that are put on by the De La Tierra Coalition that will run throughout the year. Those are unpaid but free, great, valuable information. We also hope that the mentors and the mentees will continue their relationship past this structured program, whether it's more informally, just networking and having each other's contacts and support in the future, or more formally, and maybe the mentor will want to hire the mentee on the farm. But either way, we know that this is a short program, but we are really excited about the opportunity to network and create connections in the community between people who are already ranching and people who want to get more into ranching. So we'll have 3 different workshops that are required for both mentors and mentees to attend. Great networking opportunity also. And these workshops will be firstly about applying regenerative agriculture. So we'll be covering topics such as organic amendments, cover cropping, and rotational grazing models. We'll also be talking about ranch business principles in northern New Mexico. And we'll have a partner organization leading this workshop about tips, tricks, local funding opportunities, and a variety of business models that are available to pursue through ranching, as well as a meat marketing workshop that will cover marketing tactics, value added products, different certifications that are available here in northern New Mexico, and local support systems for developing your specific supply chain. There are several optional workshops available for mentors and mentees. These workshops are put on with the De La Tierra Coalition, which is made up of TCEDC, Alianza Agricultura de Taos, the Taos Land Trust, and the Taos Valley Acequia Association. And all these partners collaborate to create all of these wonderful workshop opportunities for anyone, but especially the participants of the mentorship to attend. Some of these workshops will include the Land Link and Heirs Rights by Alianza, the Acequia Funding, Strategic Lining, and Efficiency Tactics presented by Taos Valley Acequia Association, as well as long-term ecological monitoring that will be presented by the Taos Land Trust.
Alrighty, so how is this all actually going to work out? When and where do people need to be? So the timeline for our project is that in November of 2024, applications open for both mentors and mentees. By February of 2025, we will be conducting interviews alongside Alianza Agricultura de Taos. And in March, in perfect timing for acequia cleanings, we will have orientation and the first work day where mentees will be helping out mentors with the projects of their choice. Something that we've designed to make sure that this program is accessible for folks with their own operations and busy lives is that through April and July of 2025, we are requiring mentors and mentees to organize 6 or 4 other work days. It'll be 6 total, as well as attending 3 of the required workshops during that time. Our recommendation is that those work days are around 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. But if mentors and mentees would like to work more with their pair, they're more than welcome to do so. We only wanted to require time that could be fairly compensated by the grant and by what we can offer through the stipend and the gas card. In August, we'll be having graduation here at the TCEDC campus on Salazar in Taos. And that will include a presentation by participants looking at what you've learned and experienced over the last few months, as well as awards.
All right. Thanks so much for coming along on the ride with us. And let us know if you have any questions about the program, any comments. And we'd be interested to hear from mentors what kind of topics you'd like to cover, and from mentees what sort of topics you'd like to learn about. So please feel free to reach out to us, and we will take your comments into consideration. Thanks, everyone.